I'm Pat Barron, the head football coach for Westmont Hilltop High School.
I'm Cody McMillan.
I'm John McCoy.
Yeah, ready to get after it, and hard to believe this is year 13 at Westmont, but got a good group of kids here and worked hard all off season, and certainly excited to put the summer workouts to bed and get after it here.
I don't know, I really enjoy football. I like playing it. Always excited for the season to start. Like pushing the younger kids to do their best and get stronger.
I like this young group. It's coming up. We have a lot of younger players, and I see a lot of potential in them.
I like playing McCourt, a little rivalry game.
Same with you, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like any of our rivalry games. Johnstown, McCourt.
You're going to get a heavy dose of smash mouth football. We like to run the football and pound it and keep things in tight, constrictive spaces. And
Brandon Bailey, head football coach for Richland High School.
Brady Hollis, I play O-line, D-line.
Jim McGarrett, I play wide receiver and cornerback. Joe Penna, middle linebacker.
Yeah, we definitely are looking forward to this season. The last couple of years we weren't able to achieve some of the championships in the Laurel Highlands and the District 6 that we were hoping for. The kids have worked real hard in the off season, and they know that we have a tremendously difficult schedule ahead of us, but we're ready for the challenge.
I think they can expect a hard-working group of kids. We lost a couple kids last year that were very important to our team, so I think a lot of kids are going to step up and go out there and play some football.
A lot of the sophomores, like Arnold McGarrett, Jameer Christian, Grayson, even though we started last year. The conditioning, really. I mean, just depends on what we do, but 300s, man, they suck. All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
That's a good answer. That's definitely a good answer.
We're not replacing the guy that ran a 4.340. Evan was special, and he'll we wish him the best at West Point. But we've got a lot of kids with a lot of team speed, so we're looking forward to that. We have some real speed on the perimeter. And we're looking forward to getting guys out in space and having some fun. Yeah, you're right. It's always nice when they come back. And Grayson Mullen had a great freshman season, so he's only a sophomore, but he's really poised under pressure. He works incredibly hard. He leads by example, and I think that he can lead this team to some championships.
All right, guys, thanks.
Hey guys, it's Coach Reed of Greater Johnstown High School. I have Don there and Murph with me.
What position do you guys play, man?
Offensive tackle, defensive end, offensive guard, nose guard.
Guys are older. We got a little maturity now. We got some leadership, maturity, some skin in the game. These guys been taking the whooping a little bit as young players. Now they're getting older, so we're just taking the steps. They've been putting the work in like they need to. These guys are keeping the younger guys together, putting them in a direction. That's what I want. I sit back and watch and see how they're going to handle things sometimes, and they're directing the young guys and putting them through the drills or helping them in the weight room. So that was a big thing I seen this offseason.
Julius Reed, Corral Porter, Daniel Porter, Colleen Taylor.
We don't want to lose any games.
Yeah.
Let's get that straight.
Nonsense to win every game.
Yeah. I would say by the first game of the season, we need to see certain things. I mean, there's no more time to waste. These guys are seniors now. You know what I mean? I tell them every game matters. Every practice matters, honestly.
A lot of talent. We got
I run until I can't anymore, then I do a long walk.
Carson Sainer, wide receiver, linebacker.
Ron Holmes, running back, defensive end. Lane Lambert, quarterback and linebacker.
Aaron Marsh, guard. Coach Jeff Urban, Somerset Area High School, Golden Eagles. It's the same, basically, 8 to 10 kids Friday night has been playing since they've been sophomores. So this year, of course, they're seniors. We're going to match up well physically with a lot of teams. Losing is a great motivator. I think this group around me is going to be leaders, but we're not going to let that happen on Friday nights. These guys have worked too hard over the past 3 years. Lane has been a 4-year starter. He started at linebacker as a freshman. These boys are ready to make some plays.
I'm going to have to go with Doug Bell. He's an offensive lineman. Junior, he just started his freshman year, but he's put a lot of work in the weight room and stuff.
No mercy. No mercy.
No mercy. Defensively, how did the Golden Eagles stack up this year?
Very well. They're ready to go after the ball and attack.
In fact, I know this year we're going to be delivering the collision, so we're anxious to get that first game. In fact, that first scrimmage, the first contact, these guys want to lay their ears back and make some plays.
All right, thanks.
I'm Sam McDonald, running back and safety.
Jeff Roman, head football coach at Phillipsburg Osceola. Having 7 starters on both sides, back on both sides of the football, we have experience for once. That's the first time I can say that since we've come back. We have to continue to get better. I do like our depth this year, especially up front. I think right now we have 8 or 9 kids on that offensive and defensive line that can really help us keep guys fresh. Speed is probably the most team speed we've had since my first stint in probably 2011. I'm really happy with our team speed. I think that's going to open up our offense a little bit. Also, the speed and the experience in the secondary, that's something we haven't had. You know, we've been able to hold people in the run game, but in the pass game, they've been able to beat us, and we just haven't had guys that could hold up back there. But I think with the experience now and that athleticism, we've bridged that gap.
Lucas Peterson, he's a senior, he's a wide receiver. A freshman, DeMarcus Law, he's really quick. Just coming together as a team and being, I don't know, tough.
Liam Palterman, quarterback. Aiden Howell, receiver.
Tony Confer, head football coach.
Logan Rarick, defensive end tackle.
Well, I'm excited this year because I have a full year in with these guys, and I've had a year to build relationships with these guys and get to know them a lot better. And they've had a year to get to know me and the expectations. And our off season has been really good so far. They've been putting in the time, working hard. We've had a lot of on-field opportunities this year compared to last year, just with the timing of everything. So I expect these guys to come out and play with a tough mentality and have a lot better results this year than last year.
Overall, I feel like our will to win's a lot higher. Everyone just wants to do what it takes to just go out and win.
A lot more. Coach Muzz, our new offensive coordinator, he knows what he's talking about. He knows how to call an offense. He knows what to do. So I think just putting the trust in him that he's going to put us where we need to be, and then we just need to execute. And I think this year we're going to execute.
I think just getting through the day. I mean, workouts are rough, but as long as you get it done, we're good.
You just got to remember those losses, all those times you lost and how it felt. You just got to remember that, and that's your motivation to keep going, keep pushing.
All right, guys, thanks.
Martin Tobias, I'm the head football coach.
Dylan West, offense, defensive line.
Cole Allman, wide receiver and safety.
Alan Allman, offensive and defensive lineman.
Tom Shear, assistant football coach. Well, this edition is an unwritten script at this point. With the large graduating class that we had last year, a prominent group of seniors who were key players in the program, the success of our program have graduated. So now we're having that opportunity for a lot of younger players to step. We're going to have to do a great job coaching. The kids have done a great job this summer preparing, and we're going to combine that all together and go out every week and compete to be our best.
Most of the seniors have really stepped up this year. They've been teaching the underclassmen.
We got some bigger kids coming up, at least. A lot of them been physically in shape and ready to play this year.
You know, we like to just get in the weight room and we make sure that we're conditioned in shape, ready to go when summer camp rolls around, and then getting ready for the season.
First of all, I love farm boys. They always have that raw strength. We have a lot of linemen as far as the line goes. Last year we had a lot of guys in and out of the lineup. We lost a couple seniors, but we got a lot of guys that have experience to fill in pretty good. We won't be huge, but I think we'll be pretty well rounded.
I'm not really sure that we had that one guy like we had with Ty Watson. I think that we're going to have a committee of guys who are going to work together. It might look a little bit different because we aren't going to necessarily have that one individual who's that explosive player that can score anytime he touches the ball. But what we've got are a group of guys who we're going to make sure that they play well together and manage the clock, move the ball in a methodical fashion, and punching in at the end.
Shirk, running back, receiver, and corner. Braden Dubs, tight end, defensive end. Carson Nagel, quarterback.
Coach Nagel, Jesse Nagel, coach.
We're going to fight. We're going to continue to develop as the season goes on. And you play us, you're going to get our best shot every week. So, we're focused on getting our young guys more experience and getting ready to go on Friday nights. But for sure, you're going to get everything we got every week.
I can name a few. I'd go Colin Cunningham. He's going to play slot for us. Grady Fisher's going to play slot and outside receiver for us, and then Bo Taylor is going to play outside receiver.
Just get to be closer with the guys and create a bond that can't be broken.
I'm Mason Miller. I'm an offensive and defensive lineman.
I'm Cale Harrison. I'm quarterback, cornerback.
I'm Owen Claycomb. Slot back and safety.
Randy Stewart, assistant coach under Max Shoemaker. Well, not a whole lot has changed as far as that goes. So you're right. If you want to put it in some type of vernacular, you're looking at a reload more so than trying to rebuild, and that's exactly right. And these young guys here are doing a great job, great off season, ready to go. Owen is doing a fantastic job with his off season, as is Cale. Okay. And with Mason being here, weight room and some of the off-season drills has been really second to none. There's other guys within the roster that couldn't make it here, even that are underclassmen that are doing the same thing. So it's really encouraging from a coach's standpoint and advantage to see the guys putting out their time and their effort to try to fill those voids that you were mentioning earlier.
We also go to Cal U football camp, and it's good team bonding.
State champs.
I'm Derek Height, linebacker and tight end. Tommy Plunkett, running back and linebacker.
Preston Farwell, I play left tackle and defensive end.
My name's Gavin Harold, I play wide receiver and free safety.
My name's Andrew Tomaselli, I coach linebackers and backs. I think you can expect an on-field product that was, copy of last year. I think we have a one set goal in mind this year. I think, these guys are prepared to take that challenge and to get us to that next level.
It's constant energy, always upbeat. Even in our practices, we're all constantly going, what's the next play, what's the next thing we need to accomplish.
Week 1, Richland. In the off season, we've been working for that game, and we know it means a lot to us, so definitely week 1. Lots of team competition, going to 7-on-7s, lifting, conditioning, competing with each other, getting the best out of one another every practice.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Owen Ford. I play running back, defensive end, and I kick. I'm AJ Kuntz. I play wide receiver and defensive back.
My name is Quincy Swaim. I play quarterback and safety.
I'm Jacob Wilson. I play center and linebacker.
Adam Arnold, offensive coordinator, offensive line. Well, we returned a lot of guys that have a lot of experience. We hope that experience pays off for us in situations where games can be decided.
I'm going to go right to number 2 here. I heard your last name. I wrote a lot about another famous guy with that last name. Are you related to Mr. Mercury?
Yes, I am related. He's my brother. He's my older brother, yeah.
So there's talent there, Coach. He's
sure
got
is.
the talent. What position do you play again?
Quarterback.
You're a quarterback too. What's the difference between you and your brother Mercury?
My brother was bigger, but I'm faster than my brother. A lot of our younger guys are really stepping it up, showing up more in the off season and working a lot harder. This year, the energy in the weight room and on the practice field is a lot better from the younger guys.
We want to be able to stop the run from the defensive line to linebackers, which we struggled with last year, so hopefully we can step up there.
I think the game that we're looking at right away is just our first game, taking it step by step. No team's bigger than the other. We're just looking to win every single game that we have, and right now we're focused on Westmont and just beating the first team and coming out strong in the season.
All right, thanks, Ben.
I'm Ty Vini, and I'm a D lineman and center.
Brady Collins, running back and linebacker.
Carter Freeland, wide receiver and linebacker.
Miles Carrageen, head coach. It's the off season. These kids do a great job. They work hard in the weight room, or they play another sport, and they're competing all year round. Carter Freeland and Brady Collins.
Why is that?
They're just outstanding athletes. They work hard. They're coachable. They listen. They're going to be great to watch this year.
Oh, it's a little nerve-wracking, but I think with our coaches and all of the work we put in throughout the off season and in season, I think it's pretty well obtained. So, it's good.
I'd say the family. I think that whenever we are working as a team, as a family, we play the best. And I can't say that whenever we're that close that we lose a game. But whenever we start blaming things on each other, then I think that that's whenever we start falling apart, and that's when the games are lost.
Hitting hard and having fun and running fast.
Grady Snyder. I'm running back, linebacker.
Hunter Pitzinger, quarterback.
David Smith, offensive tackle and defensive end.
Don Fife, head coach. Every week's a battle. It's big boy football. It's line up and run the ball between the tackles a lot of times. Now Penn Cambria, they spread it out and cause you problems, but every week's a battle. I have high hopes for us. We returned a lot of starters from last year's team. We had some success. We're playing week 10 for a chance to possibly get in the playoffs. So I expect us to build off that and, have a great season.
Making sure they learn, have a confident mindset and a positive mindset going into every game and having a winning mentality. John Dill, he's going to be one of our outside linebackers, maybe sometime playing halfback. Ryan Chappell, outside linebacker, inside linebacker. Chase Sanoski, wide out, and maybe a few more we'll see in time. Hayden Gaunt too, offensive tackle and defensive tackle. He played for us last year a little bit at defensive tackle, but maybe some more too, and time will tell.
I think we get good support. We come on a Friday night, it's an exciting atmosphere. Kids are into it. I couldn't be more proud of the support we get.
Hunter Kyle, center.
Ken Pellegrini, linebacker, tight end.
Griffin Kyle, running back, cornerback.
Nick Loveridge, head football coach.
Nick, how many Pellegrins are in this area?
Oh, we've had a lot. Caden's our third one.
They seem to come every year.
And they've all played different positions.
Yeah.
I think we had a great offseason. I think our kids saw, what the Laurel Highlands was like last year and saw we needed to really improve ourselves. And, we did that. So we're hoping for good things this year.
I would say the sophomores this year, they all play a big role this year now. So they know that. And they're like putting a leader role in.
Oh, it's definitely a big difference. We're one of the smallest schools in the league. Whenever we were in the ICC, we were one of the biggest, probably top 5, and now we're bottom 5 as far as class size. So it's definitely a big disadvantage as far as that. But, our kids have big hearts. They work hard, and they take a lot of pride in what they do. So, that overcomes that lack of numbers that some of the other schools have.
Thanks, guys.
Lucas Black, I'm a linebacker for Central.
Jerry Albright, I'm the head coach at Central High School.
Eli Midler, quarterback.
I hope not. We have a lot of skilled guys coming back. We have a lot of player number-wise concerned about our linemen. We lost all of our linemen. If we can get those guys to play up to their tradition of Central High School, we should have success. I hope it's this guy standing right beside me. Second-year starter, second team All-State. Had a lot of success throwing. Made comments a couple times here today. If we can get him 3 seconds to throw, I think we can put a lot of points on the board this year.
A lot of guys are going to have to step up. All of us are going to have to contribute. We got Braden Beach, linebacker, another heck of a linebacker for us. We'll see guys are filling it.
This year especially, we have been, every Thursday we've been working offense and defense, trying to build our chemistry more. I think that'll really help down the road.
Basically the next man up philosophy. I mean, we lose guys every year. Every year brings a new set of players in. We always have some guys coming back. We always some guys have to step up brand new. That's going to be the same case this year. We got to have some receivers step up because we lost a core group of receivers. We lost a core group of linemen. But the potential is there. I mean, we can continue the tradition just like we've been doing for the past about 15 years.
I'm Eric Mikett. I'm the quarterback and I play safety.
Landon Wilson, defensive end.
Matt Young, athletic director. Well, we have a group of younger kids that are coming with some senior leadership that have had success coming up through. Kids have worked hard in the spring and in the summer, so we're starting to take the steps in the right direction to get this thing turned around.
We've been working hard. We've been going to 7-on-7s, and we've had a good workout program that our coach gave us, so we'll be ready.
Pound the water.
Yeah.
Just pound the fluids.
What's the toughest part about two-a-days?
Probably just getting back into it, the conditioning and everything.
Tradition.
What's that tradition mean?
Means a lot. It's for everybody that comes in the stands at war events. They're always there for us, win or lose. So it's tradition around this town.
All right, thanks, Huntington.
Michael Casciardi, I'm a senior. Wide receiver, defensive back, and kicker.
I'm Braden Riley. I'm a senior and I'm a DB and a wide receiver.
And you're not Justin Wheeler.
No, Darren Elvey, assistant coach. I'm the offensive coordinator and I coach defensive back. Because due to our numbers, 1A fits us better. It's not that we weren't competitive in Double A. It's just like last year we were hit with the injury bug and sickness, and we just didn't have the numbers to compete with some of these schools that had 50, 60 kids on their team.
Win. Dominate.
Yeah, I feel like just to dominate more because like last year it was like a whole new conference and we just like kind of like had to get used to it, so now we know who we're up against.
Well, we have a great group of returning players coming back that are familiar with the expectations of the program, and again, very challenging schedule. But one thing we've emphasized with these guys is last year was last year, last year's over, this is a new year, and it's the 1-0 mentality each week. We have about 5 or 6 of them, honestly.
Yeah.
We have, in years past, yes, we've had that one guy who we could, give 30, 40 touches to, and he would. This year, honestly, with our skill position guys, we have about 5 or 6 guys that are game breakers, and they can be difference makers in any game.
Win districts, win states.
Yeah, just the win districts, win states.
This is my 46th year in coaching. I'm not quite sure what number it is at Tyrone, but it's probably like 26. We don't have many, to be honest with you. We have 5 starters returning on offense and 4 on defense. Back situation is in good hands. Ashton Walk, and he will be a 3.5-year starter. And so he's a good leader of our senior class, and we're very strong at that position. Without a doubt, that makes a big difference, and you can build. It's easier to build around a returning quarterback than to build around another returning position. That's key. I don't care who your skill kids are. The key to football at any level is your offensive line, even more important than the defensive line, because the offensive line can control the game and everything else builds around there. So we really spend a lot of time trying to develop our linemen and making sure they're a priority every year, and that will be the biggest challenge that our team faces this year, is to develop our offensive line. It's fun because every week it's like the game of the week. And if you can't get excited for that, then you shouldn't be playing. So our kids are always really excited to play the great teams, and the Laurel Highlands has the best teams in central Pennsylvania. And we're really excited to be part of it.
I think it's came really well since the help of the coaches, especially Coach Franco helping me with all the keys and tricks on how to learn it. A lot of my teammates have helped me with the process, and I think it's been going pretty well. It's definitely different. It's like he's with you at every step of the way. He's always with you. He's running with you. He's doing everything with you. So I think it's a lot of fun having a coach that can do everything with you and be able to be there. It's mean a lot to wear the same jersey as them, but for me personally, I have to play my own game and focus on my own way to get through the game.